Okay, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, this is my first video on this channel. I did some videos before, so I'm not completely new to this, but yeah, here's insight to my project that I have, sort of. So you have a box, yeah, as you do. Uh, you have open box, and it just I'm gonna explain this just so uh, you don't know the concept of uh, hydrogen generators, because they are kinda cool, and it's basically a new project, new idea, you know the drill. So the idea is that you have a container, uh, you have uh, two dial no electrodes. One is positively charged, just like that one kid in your school, and one is negatively charged. Wait, that's wrong. Let's say green is negative. Yeah, it's not, but whatever. Just like your teacher. And yeah, when there's like the water inside that box, I actually didn't prepare something, so I probably should, but whatever, I can do this. Then there's like a reaction going between them. Uh, and from one of the electrodes you get, from one of them you get hydrogen, and because there has to be salt in water, you get oxygen on the other side, and chlorine. I don't know how it's said in English, but I think it's chlorine. Uh, yeah, let's just say that. And that's how you get hydrogen, basically. Yeah, you just discovered science, because you literally just can wire like AA battery. It's simple as that. You just wire AA battery to that, like this, and boom, it's going. You have hydrogen and you have oxygen. They are separated, and they are no longer water. And now they are floating up into the sky because you messed it up and you didn't contain it. Yeah, that's the problem we are facing. So what we want to do is we take our little setup. I delete this, the gun, and we'll leave our electrodes in because they are just happy, they are sitting there. That's exactly what we want. And we contain them, not like this. What I actually already begun this project, so I will give you some real life footage, but later. And I basically have a bottle above it. This will represent our bottle for now, because I'm like out of better ideas. Yeah, let's say this is bottle, like whatever, it doesn't matter. What does matter is that now that this is basically glass jar, because who's gonna stop me? I'm scavenger, I use what I have. Of course I'm not literally scavenger, I'm still part of this society. I didn't ask for it, by the way. But I am, so yeah, I have access to these things, but I still use what I have. So I have this, and I wired it to like cell with I wired it to cell with 3 AA batteries in series to increase the voltage, you know. The voltage is potential, like, how to explain this, damn it. How much, its limit, how much energy you can flow through this thing. Like how much resistance can it go through. Yeah, that's very basic, but if, yeah, if I'm gonna explain this, I might as well just explain it in gibberish, because like, if you are not if you are a scientist, you already know, and I don't need to explain this, or you don't know, and I better make it as simple as possible, you know. Okay, so let's say those are the AA batteries. They are like connected them, and yeah, I fucked it up, whatever. They are connected like this. I have some, I don't know, I stole this thing from some kid's play set with electronics, I don't know. And then I have another one, but this should be enough anyways, so I won't worry about it now. Then basically, this is all that's required to have hydrogen, but I also want to ignite it without leaving the container, because why would you want it to leave container? Yeah, because then you can't ignite it. I mean, like, you can, but you won't get a lot of it, you know. The plan was to uh, deflate the bottle before starting the process by compressing it, and then when it starts, the pressure rises because we are converting liquid into air, and uh, yeah, you are getting pressure. Uh, then there you get 2 other wires going in. I just hot glue uh, hot glue joined this together, and the wires are just going through the hot glue. So again, I'm scavenger, I work with what I have. Again, not literally. And then we need to ignite it, so I have a spark gap here. But guess what? 9 volts, 9-volt batteries that I tried are not enough to bridge gap that I can always make, because if those wires are going to touch, my battery is going to discharge and I can't use it anymore. So what I want to do is to make big enough gap so I can be sure that those wires are always separated. And then I need to transfer the energy. So that's the basic concept. If you are not interested in electronics, you can click off. This is the chemistry/physics part. But oh boy, that spark gave me thoughts, and we can do a lot of fun with it. So, to start things, we still have a battery, so let me copy this. I won't waste more time than I have to. Okay. My retarded triple battery cell is here. Then, what do we use to get more voltage? More batteries. But when we don't have batteries, what do we use? We use condensers, capacitors. I don't know how it's translated, but whatever, it's the same thing, potato, potato. This is the problem is that if you connect them parallel to the cell, then you are getting only uh, this, the voltage that you are getting in cell, and the battery that you just DIY made in DIY style is just in parallel, so you are not getting more voltage. Voltage is the thing that should reach this gap. And yeah, I need that, give it. And to do it I need it in series, so I would need to disconnect it when it's charged and reconnect it in series. And I don't want to worry about it, so I want to use something different. I am probably small-minded, who cares? Maybe you care, tell me. Anyways, what's the best way that is commonly used? You use it and you don't even know it because your company that delivers you electricity uses it, not exactly you, so my statement was wrong, but who cares? You maybe care, but you can't really stand in my way, can you? You probably can, don't worry about it. I'm just yapping. Uh, so, it's transformer. Not the transformer like from the movie, that is like a car. It's two coils on a basically metal frame that transfer energy. Guess what? They don't run on batteries, because that's batteries flow in batteries goes one directional, and to uh, get, how do I say this, to use energy in coils you need, you need changes in the coil. You need the flow of the current to change. So you need to make the constant flow to switching flow, to which I didn't prepare again, but whatever. I'm gonna just again DIY the hell out of it. So like this, this. Also, I'm not pulling this out of the dark places that you don't want me to talk about. I actually use websites to look this part up, but I edit my own things, as you do. And yes, this is actual signs that you would use in electric circuits. Also, stay in school, kids. It's gonna make you better at making things, I guess. Also, I'm not advising you to make it, but I mean, it's cool. Scavenging things, it's cool. It's also not the only way in which you can be cool. Also, there's supposed to be resistors, but I'm too lazy. Yeah. I feel like I should address this before it's too late. This. You know what? Okay. Screw it. This, you do this again. How do I place it? Okay, then flip it. Boom. basically. Yeah, like this. I messed it up, didn't I? I shared it. This supposed to go here. The good thing, I'm just gonna talk about it in the meantime. Good thing about this is it does exactly what I want it to do. You might wonder what I'm doing with it because it's starting to look, I don't know what I'm doing, but trust me, I do. Those don't supposed to be connected. Okay, it's just I'm just gonna separate them by color because I don't know how else I should do it in this style. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Do this. And that's basically, I don't know. Yeah, don't ask me how it works. There's supposed to be a lot of resistors that change a lot how this works, but this is basically the circuit. So we don't need this. Choo. And then my modification comes in, where you basically do one of those. Also, they're supposed to be diodes, but I'm again too lazy to draw those. Because, like, you probably can look this up somewhere, I don't know, just get creative. Those are transformers. No, those are transistors. Yeah. Uh, and I'm trying to speedrun this a little bit, but you go like this, here, and like this, here. Yeah. And here, on this bar, you will have alternating current. Yeah, I get it now. This is DC, this is AC, okay. Anyways, here's supposed to be those diodes that like make sure that it's in correct direction. And here I'm basically going to erase this, but yeah, it's still the same thing. Here I'm going to have the transformer. So here will be like a coil, and there will be like another coil. Damn, I'm bad at this. And through the transformer it's going to, this one has like, because to transfer actually something you need to have different in turns of the wire. So yeah, this one gonna have a lot of turns because this one will have low voltage, we want it to high voltage, so we want it from low, not many turns to like too many turns. The wire on the transistor transformer that I have is lot, like, yeah, it looks something like this. So yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just do what I have, do what you have. I don't care, and I can feed it to here, and That should give me enough voltage for spark. I am planning to plug in also voltage multiplier and oh hey, I forgot about this part. I'm having this, and yes, you need this part. So I hope you made it this far into the video. You connect this into here. The output of those two transistors, you connect it back to the batteries to finish the circuit. And there you go. Now your hydrogen ignited and exploded your whole house. I hope you are happy. No, I'm just kidding. Hydrogen is very powerful. There's no denying that. But it's still just the power of those 3 AA batteries. Energy can be created, but if you explode all 3 of those batteries at once, it's gonna have some power. If you do this, do it outside, be very far away. That's also why I didn't use igniter from lighter that I originally wanted to use, because that thing, I'm just gonna yap about the igniter from lighter a little bit. That thing is like a casing, there is like a hammer, it's spring loaded, but I will draw that. There's like a little crystal inside that it strikes, and it has like a sneaky peeky little copper wire sticking out and little iron cap at the bottom. Now I let wires from it, but that would require me to stand close to it, which I don't want. But yeah, this is basically it, my new project. I will soon show it in real life, but you will have to wait. That's it for today. Bye!